My papers fell. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paulina Enchanted, and today we are talking about the monkey mind. What is the monkey mind, you may ask? I think this one is going to hit a chord for anybody who has OCD or anything like that, or has experienced like thought patterns that keep circulating. I also believe I don't like those labels either, because I feel like a lot of things, they give you labels so then you keep manifesting that in your life, when there are ways to work through different things and thought patterns so they can heal, right? So the monkey mind, it is a Buddhist term. It is the restless, scattered, uncontrollable state of the mind where thoughts constantly leap from one thing to another, like monkeys jumping from tree to tree, causing distraction, anxiety, and inability to focus. This could also be people who are suffering from their thoughts too. There's people who maybe just get distracted, but another one would be someone who really does not agree with the thoughts that are running through their mind, and they don't understand why it doesn't end, right? That would be the monkey mind. It is mental chatter, worries about the past, the future, the inner critic, or maybe even worries about like a situation that you were experienced and you're replaying it, right? So that's what the Buddhists believe the monkey mind is, right? So this one is from Namchak, the website. It's a Buddhist website. This was just like, not this one I'm about to read. So there's a way to realize that you are not your thoughts, right? Hello, I see I have some people here. So you are not your thoughts. And just kind of silencing that mental chatter where you will experience it a lot less or not at all, right? Not at all would be where a lot of monks are at. They've been able to fully silence that mental chatter and they just experience peace. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. It looks like I have 7 of y'all. How are you guys today? So, the monkey mind. I've already just given some of these definitions, but taming the monkey mind. To tame the ruminating thoughts or thought patterns that keep probably distracting you or causing you pain and anxiety, to tame it is through a practice of mindfulness or meditation. So mindfulness is, and this has helped me so much, you guys, because I used to suffer from this. Mindfulness is the state of being in the present moment and identifying with the things that you see around you. So like I see the wall here, I can feel the coldness on the skin, on my hand of the wall. I can feel my hair. I look at all the beautiful things. It's like taking a deep breath in and exhaling, and it expands your awareness and you're hyper aware of everything around you and all the beauties around you. That's mindfulness. That's going to help calm the mind, right? And then also through meditation, it does help a lot too. And not fighting with those thoughts. If you have a thought that you don't agree with, realize that you are the observer of the monkey mind. The monkey mind is the programmed. This brain, your soul is in this body and is just observing the brain. The brain is the program of all your past experiences and your lived experiences and your perceptions. So it replays things, right? But realizing that the reason why you don't agree with all your thoughts is because they are not you. You are just the observer of it, right? So when it comes to that this helped me a lot, just creating in meditation, creating this observer effect, right? You can reprogram the mind through affirmations and things like that. And I did that. So even when I do have thoughts, for the most part, they are good and happy, which I love. But calming the chatter and just being in the present moment is really the goal, where you're just here, right? Through meditation, if you have a thought, do not fight it. Do not show emotion towards it, because if you show emotion towards it, there's no thinking your way out of a cycle of thoughts. That's just not a thing. You just, because you're just going to create a cycle, right? You just kind of let it go. And if it's hard for you to let go at first, don't feel bad for not letting it go, because that's normal. It's natural. That feeling bad is just going to attract more of it. Just let it go, like the sea and the waves in the sea. And as you meditate, it's okay if things pop up, but you don't identify them. You let it go, right? And for me, a state that I meditate a lot is when I actually take walks. It helps me get in my mindful mind. It helps me get in the present moment where I'm here, where I find beauty in everything, and I'm so present. I look at the little details of the leaves. I feel the air. I can hear things. I hear the footsteps and the gravel. I see the beauty of the sun. Just being here in the moment will calm the monkey brain. And not identifying with the thoughts, because you are not it. Even the good thoughts, they're beautiful, right? But sometimes identification can cause pain, right? Because this life is temporary. So realizing that you are the observer, you are not the actual. You are not the thought. You are the observer of the thoughts. Okay, so let me catch up on some of the comments. Let's see. I have TikTok and I have YouTube, so I have 2 live streams. A beautiful work of art. Oh, you guys are sweet. I'm good. Vampire, hello. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm just chilling, you know. Jesus, can I love that? I had a experience with the Holy Spirit. It was very beautiful and peaceful. It was a long time ago, but it was really nice. Let's see. This is Neverland. Lord. You're beautiful. Thank you. I see your back teeth. Yeah, I have back teeth. It's funny. Some people get scared. I am just trying to promote peace and love. I do like weird stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to promote peace and love. And just finding peace in the mind, right? There's so much peace in being in the present moment and finding gratitude in all the beautiful things of life and nature. Even the beautiful things human make, like this wall has all these beautiful textures, and this blanket has all of these beautiful prints someone designed somewhere. Everything, there's so much beauty in everything. There's so much beauty in you. Just being able to walk, if you can walk, or see. We're so blessed. We really are. And a lot of the things that trouble the mind are trivial, and they won't matter in 25 years, 50 years. It doesn't matter. Why not live in peace and just enjoy your life as most as possible, realizing that it doesn't matter. That's a big one. A lot of people will put a lot of importance in all these thoughts, and it causes them anxiety and it's draining them, right? Just letting it go and realizing that at the end of the day, a lot of these things don't even matter. Do you want to live a peace life? Just let it go, you know? Okay, so, and perception is a really important one thing too. I always try to see especially when I'm more like high vibe, like love and light, woohoo! People will go through a similar experience, right? And I try to perceive it in more of like a loving light, a happy light, right? And it'll affect you. Things will affect you less. Maybe you'll see the positive in things that other people don't see, you know? Okay, let me catch up in the comments because I have TikTok and YouTube. This vampire. It's funny. Okay. See, like a lot of religious comments. And again, like we can all like my channel here is not to fight over our beliefs we can all believe in different things, right? But to create this community where we can all share our ideas and kind of learn and grow together, that's what I'm trying to cultivate, where we can be at peace, you know? I know the world tries to cause a lot of duality and separation, right? You're on this team, on the red team, the blue team, the green team, the purple team. At the end of the day, we're all on the same team. We're all humans, right? We should all help each other. We don't have to agree on everything. We could have a community where we can be all friends and we can share ideas and grow and learn. I'm learning every day. I love to learn from the Buddhists. I was reading this, right? I've learned also from Eckhart Tolle a lot. There's a Buddhist that I follow on TikTok, and I've been watching them do their peace walk in the US, and it is very inspiring. And they practice mindfulness a lot. And mindfulness, which is just being here and finding gratitude in all the beautiful things and not the cycles of the mind, being present and not identifying with the thoughts, helped me so much when I was mentally struggling years ago. Okay, let me look at some of these comments. Let's see. Edward says, hi, how are you guys? Are you guys having a wonderful day? Isn't it a wonderful day today? We could all just stretch and enjoy the beautiful, gorgeous day. There's so much beauty on earth, and I think I want to remind you guys that there's so many blessings around you, and you are so important, and this life is so important, and make the most of it, you know? Okay, let me catch up on the comments. We have hi, hello, Dracula, my friend, yes, thank you. God is love. Yeah, that's my personal belief. I believe that God is the essence of love, you know? I did have a very impactful experience with the Holy Spirit, which was very nice. Looks like you're sitting on a throne, laugh aloud. That's so funny. Really? I'm actually, I'm sitting on a weird couch. Which, let me see. Thanks for the hearts. Hello from Brazil. Oh, hi from Brazil. Sharing your time with me. I'm glad you're thankful, Josue. Yeah, I'm thankful for you guys. I'm so grateful to have you guys here, you know? We have Tane. Hello, Tane. Why are you saying Candace? My name's not Candace. Ken, excuse me, vampire throne. That's so funny. Also, he has a blanket similar to this. We are all inside divine. Yes, we are all this divine soul spark inside. We're creators of our reality. We're just in this body. And once you realize that you are just the observer, observing the mind, observing the reality, you choose to perceive things with a happy light, right? And you choose to identify with a thought or not to. The more you fight any thought pattern, the more you'll bring it to you. Once you see it, let it go. Don't identify it with it. And focus on being here, being in the present moment, right? And if you make mistakes, don't feel bad. We're all human here, right? I appreciate your time of growth. Thank you. Hello, Eduardo. Welcome. Thanks for the trophy. Nate said hi to Candace on here. That makes sense. Okay. That's interesting. Braxton, hi. What? Thank you for valuing my time. Man, I never did anything myself. What do you mean? Hello, you guys. Can you do a backflip? Maybe. If I really wanted to, right? We could all accomplish anything we want in our lives, right? Maybe I'll have to practice it and learn how to do a backflip. But as of right now, I'm not going to do a backflip from my chair, which is funny. Oh, that's sad. I'm reading some of the Buddhist quotes. So this is kind of nice. This is from Namchak. It is a Buddhist website. And it says, do I need to stop my thoughts to meditate successfully? It says, remember that you're not expected to sit there and think of nothing for the whole time. Again, that's not realistic. But many Westerners begin meditation do make this mistake. Drive themselves crazy in the attempt and get discouraged and give up. When it comes to meditating, things are going to pop up. Just kind of let it go with the waves. Don't identify it. Don't feel bad if you do identify emotionally with it. The more you care less about your thought patterns, the less they will affect you, the more they will go. Kosov says, did you think to stream on Kick or Twitch instead of YouTube? Isn't Twitch for gamers? I don't really play video games. And then I would also have to be like playing a video game at the same time. And then it would be a little harder for me to focus, to be honest. And then my video game play would be funny because I would just be like dying all the time. But probably not the coolest video game play. That's why I haven't done Twitch, because isn't it for gamers? I don't know what Kick is. I would have to look into it. Let's see. Josua says it's all about doing good things, helping one another, and that's just common sense. So I love that. Yeah, we can help each other. I'll donate 100 euros if you do a backflip. That's so funny. It's Natsu. It's funny. I've gotten a few people obsessed with me doing a backflip. Is there like a famous YouTuber that does backflips? The Dark Knight says the love vampire teeth. Thanks. Edward, don't hurt me. It's impossible to ignore our teacher. Aw. Hey guys. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Jesus King. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I started this live just talking about, you know, the thoughts in the monkey brain and how we're just in this body and we're the observer of our thoughts and reality and how to calm those mind patterns. And now I'm just kind of hanging out with you guys, you know. But you can learn a lot from the Buddhists. And Eckhart Tolle, I've learned so much from him. I love the Buddhists that are taking the peace walk. They give so much good advice about being in the present moment, being here, and just enjoying the beauty of this life, you know? Meditating really does open your horizons. A lot of breath work helped me to like, it really does expand your awareness. Let me see. Cosa says, nah, Twitch is a stream platform, not just for games. There are a lot of categories there. You can find yours. Really? Okay, I'll look into it. Because I thought for some reason, I honestly thought Twitch was like people video gaming all the time and talking, but video gaming. Christopher says, Happy New Year's, Boricua. Happy New Year's. I know I just don't hear people do backflips. I won't be doing a backflip today, but thank you. That's sweet. You're rar. Let's see. Alice says, if you have an accent, do you have one in your thoughts too? It's how you perceive your voice. It's funny. I know 2 languages, and if I speak mostly English, so I think in English. But when I go to Puerto Rico, and I spend a lot of time around my family and speak a lot of Spanish for a long time, my thoughts will start being in Spanish. I have a different accent in my thoughts because that's how I perceive my language. But it's all how you perceive your language. Your brain processes it on your perception, not on the perception of others. So like I don't know why I always think of Sofia Vergara. She's an awesome lady, but she has a very strong accent. And she might not perceive her accent as strong as others perceive it. Maybe on her brain, she doesn't have the strongest accent, right? Her accent is awesome. I'm not saying it's cool, but it's all about the perception that creates your thoughts. And okay, we talked about the monkey brain, but really you can train the monkey brain to have more positive thoughts. I did that too. I've been able to silence the thoughts a lot more and train it through affirmations and stuff. I like wake up and I'm like, it's gonna be an amazing day today. You are beautiful. You're awesome. I'm telling you guys too. You guys are beautiful. You guys are awesome. You guys can do anything you want. It's a beautiful day. There's so many opportunities for your life to change or to get better or for fun, exciting things to happen. Everywhere you turn, you can make a new friend. Anything is possible in this life. It really is. If you aren't stuck in like a route that you take every day, sometimes routines are nice because they're comforting. But sometimes it's fun to break the routine. Isn't it fun to have, you don't have to have the craziest adventures. You don't have to be in a jungle. But have a little adventure, take a left turn, meet someone new, Cat job. All says, that's funny. Ali Kant has a joke. It says, how can you be open-minded when your brain's always sealed inside your skull? With your sharing, we are home. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I just love this community where we can just like all hang out and talk about the weird things in our reality. I always start with a topic, but then, and hi Dimitri on TikTok. I have someone on TikTok too. And then we just kind of all just keep chatting, I was supposed to give a ghost tour today, but I had a private group book me. But they canceled because of the weather. So it was like, oh darn. But I'm sure I'll see them soon because they still want to do it. Okay, so it's Natsu says you give German vibes, not gonna lie. Oh, that's cool. Paulina, welcome back again. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm happy. It's good. We all have our ups and downs, but for the most part, I have a good life, and I'm blessed to have you guys, and I hope you guys can see all the beautiful things in your life, Do you bite your cheeks? No. Yeah, and says, hi. It says, staying in your strength. Aw, just gorgeous feet. Curbsy, hello. Arlo's real thanks. Get to check out my other videos. Find out if my fangs. Abraham says, bro, you get your teeth sharpened. Abraham says, my girlfriend can't get her teeth sharpened. Aw. Scott says, howdy. Ready, hi. Edward says, our creator will encouraging, acknowledging always his peace. Yeah, I love the peace. There's something about being in the present moment in the state of gratitude that brings you so much peace, right? There's so much to be grateful for. I'm grateful for you guys. Let's see. Hey, I like your teeth. I love the paranormal. I'm glad you like the paranormal. Yeah, I give ghost tours. I tell some spooky stories on my ghost tours. It's fun. But yesterday's ghost tour was actually quite scary. I can tell you guys a little bit about it. So yesterday's ghost tour, it was not a big one. It was just like 2 couples. And there was, okay, I protect myself spiritually all the time. My house is protected. I'm very spiritually protected. And that's why I don't, I'm not that scared when I do the ghost tours. But I do sense when there's something darker around. And yesterday's ghost tour, and I'm looking at both sides because I have my thing over here. Yesterday's ghost tour, there was something a little bit darker. And it smelled like sulfur. So there's one of the stories that I always give that talks about a dark, like, entity. And And so I don't have them here, but I have the EMF readers, right? So the couples have their EMF readers, right? And where I was standing, there, and again, I am very protected, like, so I know I'm fine, but there was something near me and I could smell it. I could smell the sulfur. And I was like, oh, you guys, there's something right there. And they all turned their EMF readers to it, and it all went off, and they were freaking out because they were like, what? And I was like, I think it is something darker because it smells like rot. And then I had the ghost talker going, and it was just like, it kind of wanted us to leave. So we did. We left. We respected it. But it seemed to appear like a couple times during the ghost tour, and then it fully left. I always do like a cleansing at the end. If they want to be part of it, they can be part of it. Yeah, that was pretty creepy. The EMF readers was reading the exact sulfur spot, and then it like moved, right? So and it was coming off in the spirit talker. Very creepy. And usually it really depends on the energy of my tour. I always, like, when I give my ghost tours, I'm always like high vibe, like woohoo, like I'm the cheesy ghost tour lady. I'm so cheesy, you guys. I do dad jokes the whole time. But sometimes in my ghost tour, I don't always have people that are high vibe. And sometimes things can be attracted to lower vibe people. And that's when I see that. But for the most part, my groups are like high vibe. So most of the spirits that come through are high vibe. And again, I'm very spiritually protected, so I'm fine. And I always offer the people, if they want a cleansing after I end the ghost tour. The couples didn't really want it, which is fine, but I've had previous couples ask me to like do a little spiritual cleansing. So it really depends on the people. And again, most of the ghost tours is not like that. Like most of the ghost tours is like the like high vibe spirits that come through, because most people are really high vibe, you know? And I always try to start my tour high vibe, but I'm not gonna lie, one of the people there, even though I was like woohoo, they were not that high vibe. I was trying so much to increase the vibe. Everybody else was, but one of the people wasn't. So I think that thing likes to be around those type of people. At the end, I think I got through to her a little bit. I was trying to like spread some like happiness to her. I just want people to have good lives and see the beauty and everything. I've told you guys, there's something comforting when I do the ghost tours, because I've had so many weird paranormal experiences anyways, but it's like our souls are eternal. There's so much out there, you know? There's so much duality, right? I think there's more good and love and light, but there's duality in everything, right? And just tune into the high vibe stuff and the good stuff, and protect yourself spiritually. You are a spiritual, strong being. You can, right? You can talk to angels if you want to, or whoever you pray to. Like I pray to the Holy Spirit, but you know, whoever you resonate with. So yeah. Okay. And again, this channel, like, I encourage you guys, like, we don't have to agree on everything, and that's okay. I just want to hear your stories and what you guys believe in and your weird experiences. Have you guys ever had like any weird paranormal experiences or anything like that? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna catch up on the comments right now. Okay, so the Just Villain says, it's a lie, she's a vampire. Don't trust vampires. They allure you with their charm, and then they bite your neck. That's funny. Billy says, Jesus loves you. Thanks. Are you a vampire? I don't know. Yes, ¿cómo estás? Bien. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Paulina. Hello from Ireland. Hi, wow. All the way from Ireland. Hi, Rish. Where are you from? I'm in Florida. Florida. Do you have any Floridas? Luis, cuando puedas pones videos. Traducción en español. Oh my God. No sé si voy a poder. Es un montón, to be honest, Luis. I'll see if I can. I don't know. Rich says, love your teeth, thanks. Type of fans. Oh my god. Okay, so we have a comment here because I was talking about ghost tours. Aster101 says, my family runs ghost tours in Ireland in the gates of hell. Love the content. Really? That is so interesting. Are you a tour guide too? Is this a fellow ghost tour guide? Because I've met other tour guides, but I have not met other ghost tour guides that are not, my coworkers. that are from another company, Vampire. Hi from Chuck. Oh, hi. Vampire. You have to guess. Playing a band of vampires. This is pretty cool. Do you let's see, best luck. I see some, yeah, everybody's welcome here. Everyone's cool. That's the whole point of my channel. We can all share our ideas. Everybody's welcome here. Do you believe in telekinesis? Yes, I 100% believe in telekinesis. I feel like children can tune into telekinesis much faster than many adults because they don't have the preconceptions of reality. So like you're raised and you're told that you can't do this, you can't do that, it's not possible. So then subconsciously you might have that belief, where small children don't have that belief. They think they're superheroes. They think they can do anything. And I'm going to give you a very weird example. I am like this because I grew up with a grandmother that is very spiritual. And she would have me meditate in front of like a hanging ornament. And she would just place it there, make it still. And she would make me meditate in front of it until I could move it as a little child. It's so weird because my grandma was like very into this stuff, but my parents were not. So my parents were telling me that none of this stuff was possible, while my grandma was secretly like, when I would stay over at her place, having me do weird things and talking about spirits and connecting to the dead, which was so funny. So I kind of stopped, but as a little girl, I was able to move it. So we all have that innate ability. I'm sure if I start practicing and meditating, I could activate that, and you can too. That's all in us. It's just that in Western society, you're taught that, oh, it's not real. So you don't even try. It's like a muscle. It's a muscle. Just exercise the muscle, right? Okay. Have you guys moved anything with your mind? Sinsa says hi. We have someone from Kissimmee, Florida. Oh no, this is me. I'm ready. Hey. Where are you from? Originally from PR, but I live in Florida. Honestly, I've been in Florida for so many years. I'm a Florida girl at this point. I'm a Florida girl. Like a lot. I'm learning telekinesis. That's awesome, Mina. Oh, are you meditating a lot, Mina? What have you, I'm so curious. I've seen that people work on foils or the spoon. I saw a video where a girl was doing telekinesis on a spoon, which is very interesting. So tell me about that. I'm curious. Matt, Real Teeth. Check out my other videos to find out. James Runsell says, what's your favorite vampire movie? My favorite vampire movie, I don't know if I have a favorite. I am so girly, you guys. I'm definitely like a Twilight girl when it comes to movies, but I love True Blood. I love Vampire Diaries. I'm into vampires, like the lore and all of that. Why not? I love watching those movies. Okay, Rob Nasha says, but can you bend a spoon? Personally, not right now, no. I haven't practiced that since I was a child with my grandma. I'm sure if I do again, it's a muscle. I'm sure if I do the meditations and I work on it daily, I would be able to. With anything, it's when you exercise a muscle, you get better and better with your psychicness, with telekinesis or anything like that. Let me catch up the comments. Mark Wolf says, do you always wear fangs or only when you are on a podcast? I don't know. You have to guess. Lance says, "Hey, I miss you. Never came. Came where? I don't. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, Lance. Jose says, hola. Okay. Edward says, can you do anything, my new best friend? Yeah, you guys can do anything too. I always talk about that. Western society will try to limit. Oh, this is not possible. That's not possible. It's all possible. Look at other countries. There's so many countries who are so open to these like sixth sense type of things, and there's people who master them. Anything is possible, you guys. I love looking at the Buddhists. I learned so much from them. Let's see. James says, mine's The Lost Boys. Have you seen it? The Lost Boys. Is that a vampire movie? I don't know. I'm thinking of that the boys that are like the really old movie from the 80s, I think. Are you talking about that? That is just, there's like a Christmas version. It's like a wholesome movie. Rosa's, oh my god. Well, I was saying I like all the vampire movies. Oh, I also like the, what was I gonna say? The one with the vampire that's like the little girl vampire. I think that one's really cool too. And, Interview with a Vampire. That one's really cool too. I just like all of them. At this point, I like all of them. Let's see. Matt says, you have a lot of videos. You could be more specific. Laugh aloud. Oh. You'll figure it out real quick. Let's see. Edward. Mina says, I'm drinking much and relax and sleep. I practice it on foil, and yeah, I'm like the beginning, but I did it when I was younger, but I gave up. Oh, well, keep practicing, you know? It's a muscle, you know? The more you practice, the better you're gonna get. Do you like fairy farts? That's funny. I would assume if they're like Tinkerbell, maybe they smell like roses. Moved to Georgia for my life. Paint says, oh, give me 1 second. Unable to go live. Looks like I was kicked out of the live on TikTok due to an internet error. Let's see. I mean, I'm putting back TikTok on. It's going to be a little, whatever, I'll just hold it. Okay, so are you a real witch? So, I think we are all spiritually powerful. You are too. You're the one creating your reality with your ideas and your thoughts and your energy and what you work towards. You're a real witch too. You just don't realize it. Tori says, hi. What did you say? Hi. Yes. We shouldn't limit our gifter. Yeah, anything is possible. Says, got to go in Germany, 4:52 a.m. and I'm tired. Bye, Nina. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick live and kind of hang out with you guys. Why not? Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Aw, I think you're so cool. You're so